Muted. Alright, my mic is muted. Alrighty, what's up, motherfuckers? Peter Gilmore here on this late Saturday night. Back at you again with my first and final video of 2022 for now. But it's here on the Peter fucking Gilmore channel. YouTube.com/Peter Gilmore. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video. Hit that fucking subscribe button down below on this channel and all my other channels, which are in my pants. Down below in the description box. And as always, friend me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Share the video all fucking over the internet. And don't forget to tap that bell and slap it like it's your mama. And turn on all notifications so you never, ever, ever miss an upload. And that's all I gotta say about that. So, do it, motherfuckers. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on this late Saturday night, the first day of 2022, Happy New Year to all of you, motherfuckers, and scumbags, and dweebs and twerps, pieces of shit, and that's all I guess. That's that. Anybody else? Well, fuck you too. But welcome everybody to the Peter fucking Gilmore channel. I am your host, the extreme icon himself, Peter fucking Gilmore. Thank you all for watching this video. And once again, Happy New Year. It is now it is the first day of 2022, January the 1st, 2022. Or if you're watching now from somewhere else, whether you be in Japan, happy, well, soon to be Tuesday to you. Well, just late Monday, January the 3rd. So after midnight tomorrow, we'll be talking about Wrestle Kingdom in Japan. And that's that. So happy Monday to you in Japan and Australia and New Zealand and Guam and Samoa and everywhere else on the international date line. But for everybody here in the Northeast, Happy New Year. It is now January the 2nd, 2022. Or if you're on the West Coast or on the central time zone, or the West on the West Coast, it is on the central time zone in Chicago and Texas and everywhere else. It's now January 2nd. On the West Coast, well, you're still on New Year's Day, so, but it is what it is. So Happy New Year to all on the first day of 2022 and now the second day of 2022. So now we're in full full 2022 mode. And like I said, Happy New Year to all of you. Hope you had a great New Year's Eve. Hopefully you didn't get hungover, unlike you know who. But hope you had a great New Year's Eve. Thank you for the free view, you piece of shit. But that's all I gotta say about that. So I hope you had a great New Year's Eve and you had a great New Year's Day. Whatever you may have done, you either stayed home and got sober today, or you went out, partied again. Why not? It's New Year's Day. Why not? Everything was open today, so why not? So I had a pretty good New Year's Eve, and then it is what it is. And today really didn't do much. Kind of slept through most of the day, and then I went out to dinner with my parents and the missus, and spent spent the rest of the night with eating dinner with the missus and my parents and watching Day One, which wasn't even that good. And that's all I gotta say about that. So we're gonna get that in a minute. But like I said, this is the first and final video that I will be doing on YouTube. After this video, I'll be on my break for about 2, maybe 3 months. I'm still thinking about what actual I'm going to be doing for the next 8 to 12 weeks. So maybe 16 at most, but we'll see. I'm thinking about just taking a couple months off, maybe coming back around Revolution, which is March 6th, or I just take the entire month of March off and come back at WrestleMania, which was my original start date. But I might scale it back a little bit. We'll see how everything goes with this wonderful website as we get into January with the new terms of services starting on Wednesday, I should say. And it's going to be interesting because YouTube is going to be violating our First Amendment rights, as they always do. And they're going to be cracking down on a lot of videos and a lot of people. So I don't know what's going to happen between tomorrow and when I come back in March or come back in April. So, but, all I got to say is thank you all for following me since I came back January of 2018 up till now. So almost 4 years straight with not really much of a break, really. I mean, I've taken days off, a couple of days off, a week off here and there, but now I just think it's time to recharge, refuel. I had a really bad 2021 near the end of it. Most of it was really up and down, but in the end was kind of but still. All right, let me just take this off. Every time I put this heat on, it gets really molten hot. Not that I'm hot enough. But anyway, I had a pretty up and down 2021. Thankful it's over. And now we start a new calendar year, and I'm gonna start fresh. As much as I wanna continue on YouTube through January, because I got a big week coming up with Wrestle Kingdom and Raw, SmackDown, Rampage, Dynamite's debut on TBS, Battle of the Belts, all that good stuff. Wrestle Kingdom this coming week, But with the state of YouTube the way it is, and with my mental state not so great, I just want to take a quickie break and then come back. Like I said, about 2-3 months, and see what the state of YouTube is, and that's pretty much it. I'm not quitting because of these immature fucktard trolls from different parts of the country, Canada, UK, and New Jersey, and Boston, because they have no souls and no lives, and they continue to dance for me, the way you suck my dick, I'll make you do it again. But it is what it is, and that's pretty much all I got to say about that. So I'm just gonna take a little break, recharge, refuel, get my mind right for a little bit. Just gotta take some take some personal time for myself because my job, I go back to work on Monday, my job schedule is gonna be changing in the next and by February, so I'm not gonna be on here so much. When I do come back, I'm not gonna be on here as much as I've been for the last couple months. So that's that. You don't like it? Deal with it. Because I know all you fucktard trolls will keep acknowledging me for the next 2-3 months, and then when I come back, you do the same thing. Because I'm playing, I'm the master of puppets. I'm pulling your strings. Everything like that. And you're just my dance monkeys. Dance for me, The way you suck my dick, I'll make you do it again. That's all I gotta say about that. You're my little puppets. Because you're gonna keep dancing on my dick for 2022 and forever. That's all I gotta say about that. And thank you for your free views, you sons of bitches. That's all I gotta say about that. All right, let's get to this video because it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning, and I just came in. I just came back from I just got in actually from spending time with the family and everything like that, and then had to had to do some stuff. After I came in, I had to puke because I was feeling really iced tea, baby. Because I was kind of drinking tonight too, so not like last night. I was on Chase's stream. I was kind of tipsy a little bit, but in any event, it was a good stream with Chase, and that shit that happened with these immature trolls that wasting their time, wasting their money, and harassing these establishments. I'm not wasting $32. You are. So keep going. You want to send me more food? Go ahead. I won't be here to see it. I won't be going live on YouTube till probably March or April. So it is what it is. But you've all been reported now, so you're fucked. You're not even fucked. You're royally fucked. That's it, man. You're royally fucked. Going. In the first day of 2022, you fucking trolls are royally fucked. And when I come back, you're gonna be the same thing. Royally fucked. In the ass without lube. But I digress. So anyway, we'll move on. So on this late, almost pretty late, first day of January, or if you're watching now from somewhere else, and thank you for the free view, January the 2nd, 2022, it is time for your first pay-per-view of the year, the first video of the year, right here on the Peter fucking Gilmore channel. It is time for your late night WWE J1 review from Atlanta, GA. Bad Street, Atlanta, GA. So I got that. I had to tell you straight up, I fell asleep doing half this pay-per-view. This pay-per-view sucked. It sucked hard monkey cock. I fell asleep doing half the matches because it was boring. This pay-per-view was garbage. This company starting 2022 on the right foot. It was garbage, and people saying, "Oh, it was good." Don't know what you were watching. None of the matches were even that good, except the main event. That's it. But the way that came about and everything. But still, overall, I just felt wasn't even that good. And if you don't like it, well, too fucking bad, motherfuckers. That's all I gotta say about that. Alright, so let's get to this fucking pay-per-view with got a lot of stuff to talk about. And chat room's open if you want to talk a little bit about day one. If not, well, leave your comments in the comments section or hit me up via social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Where after this video, you won't be talking to me on YouTube because I won't be doing any videos till March or April. So I will be doing videos, but I won't be around here. you won't know it. Maybe it might be Facebook or Twitter, Facebook or Twitch, but you won't know my channel. So it is what it is. And if you do find me, well, I'm gonna block you. It is what it is. All right, so let's get to this pay-per-view. Let's not waste any more time because I already wasted. All right, let me just click everything off for a second. Okay. All right, day one from the State Farm and Street on GA with our commentary and SmackDown. On SmackDown, we had Mick Cole and our good buddy Pat McAfee. And on the Raw side, as usual, Jimmy Slave and Byron Braxton. What was I call him now? Byron. And that's all about that. Now, today, pay-per-view, I was watching, some videos, pre-show videos and everything like that. I guess those guys there, WC was on there. Then he was on the Brandon Martin channel, the Rant and Rave podcast channel with Brandon Martin, J-Man, Eric Lima, Nick was there, WZ was there, and a couple other guys were there. So I'm watching it, and then Nick hits me up on Discord and it's like, "Hey, did you hear about Roman? What happened now with Roman? Besides, he's a freaking our tribal chief, and we must acknowledge him." So like, what's up with Roman now? So it was right before the pay. Roman has COVID. I'm like, what else is new? Roman has COVID. You knew it was gonna happen with a slop shop WWE that stopped their fucking testing. You knew Roman's gonna get it eventually. I mean, Seth Rollins came back, and Bobby Lashley. Well, Seth Rollins had COVID, and then now he's got medically cleared. Now they had to pull. I mean, they already pulled Roman from the house shows over Christmas. I wonder why. Now it was reported right before the pay-per-view that Roman got pulled for the pay-per-view. His match with Brock Lesnar was canceled. So Roman has this fucking virus, and now he's gonna be Roman's gonna be out for 5 days. So he's basically out till, well, he might come back this Friday on SmackDown, depending if he's medically cleared. Because as of now, if you do get the virus, with the new CDC regulations, if you do get tested positive, you can quarantine for 5 days, but then you gotta spend an extra 2 days and test negative for that. Test negative for 2 days. So really, it's a week, but 5 days you gotta be quarantined. So that sucks. So that sucked for Roman, but we all knew this pay-per-view was gonna change anyway because of Seth Rollins getting COVID, and Big E was rumored to have it, and there was a lot of people that got COVID in the WWE, and then they stopped their weekly testing because they're idiots. Now they're running a slop shop. Everybody's getting COVID now because they're not going to do it next week because Vince McMahon's a fucking idiot, killing his company from within. Literally and figuratively, Vince McMahon is killing his company. And you think Nick Khan, man, is gonna save him? No. No. Fuck Nick Khan and fuck Vince McMahon. And fuck John Laurinaitis and Bruce Pritchard too. And everybody else that works there. That fucking cesspool. Swamp. Now, I guess we can call now a slop shop. But anyway, Roman got taken out. So the Universal title match got canceled. Roman's still the champion, though, but it is what it is. But as far as Brock goes, what was going to happen with Brock? Well, it was on the pre-show we found out that Brock Lesnar got inserted into the Fatal 4-Way match for the WWE title, now making it a Fatal 5-Way match with Big E defending against Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Bobby Lashley, and now Brock Lesnar. Obviously, you know who's going to win that match. Obviously. So, but it is what it is. Like I said, this fucking pay-per-view sucked, and I fell asleep through half of it. I didn't even watch the pre-show, and I didn't give two shits about the pre-show. Even though Sheamus and Ridge Holland beat Cesaro and Ricochet. Ridge Holland got a broken nose, and Sheamus basically took over the match and won. But that's pretty much it. He hits the bro kick on Cesaro. Well, Cesaro catches the returning back with the boog kick. 1, 2, 3. He gets the win for his team right under the 10-minute mark. And I really didn't care for it. So, that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. Well, at least it was good to see Sheamus win, though. You know, it's been there for 12 goddamn years. But it is what it is. All right. So we get the opening video. We start the pay-per-view up with a now, this is a new year, new opportunity where we had a member of Migos, some weird group that Nick Cannon found. They were appearing on the show. Probably do a stupid performance that nobody gave two shits about. Basically, important this night is that we get clips of the matches that are going to be appearing. No mention of Roman. And I was like, oh, Roman's out. We didn't even mention Roman. It's like, Roman's not here. Like, the Universal title match is off. Blah, blah, blah. They didn't even mention that. He told. They did mention Lesnar added to the WWE title match, making a fatal 5-way. What are you going to do? They had to make it late. So they made the decision. They changed the script around, probably. They changed the match around, and now everybody that was in the match like, oh, we're going to lose because Brock's in there. We're going to get our asses kicked. But finally, we see Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley in the same ring, beating the crap out of each other. That's fine. So we see that. All right. So we get that. Then we get the goddamn 2. We are live in Atlanta. So commentary recaps the Brock Lesnar situation with Paulie from 2 weeks ago, and that was that. Then they kept referring to the pay-per-view as the first premium live event of 2022 because they have to be. Because everything has to be corporate. Like, hey, it's real. First pay-per-view of 2022. Woohoo! Nobody cares. Nobody cared. I didn't care. You didn't care. Nobody cared. This company. All right. So we start the show off with our first match of the pay-per-view, and for first match of 2022. We start up with the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match. We got the Usos, Jimmy and Jay, taking on the new age of King Xavier Woods and our good sir, Kofi Kingston! And that was pretty much, that's that. Match was alright. A good start. Not a bad match. A 70-minute match. Start with the Usos, the Usos were coming off a loss to the New Day thanks to the referee missing a tag, moron. So it's also with Xavier Woods shouting out his hometown of Atlanta, GA. Atlanta! Braves Jimmy's takes him down to the mat. Then Kofi Kingston, he comes in. So Woods hits a back splash, which sets up Kofi's splash for a near fall. Get back up. Jimmy kicks him to the floor. James as a clothesline as they take over. Then we got some cheap shots and stuff. Some chicanery from the Usos, which has Kofi in more trouble. Then it was Jay hits the my god, but Jimmy knocks Xavier Woods off the apron, and Pat McAfee's like, "Oh, I don't remember 2020 and 2021, whatever." Then the Usos hit a super kick on Kofi in the ribs, takes him down again, but Kofi comes back with a fist to face. Then he gets the hot tag to Xavier Woods, who hits the honor roll, which sets up Cradle Shock. Ooh, somebody's been watching Chris Sabin tapes. He gets the near fall on that on Jimmy, and then all 4 men in the ring. Then we get a pop-up Samoan drop. Or as they Pat McAfee called it, the Alley Oos. That gets the near fall on Xavier Woods. He comes back and he gets into a slugfest with Jay. And then Kofi comes back with a jumping clothesline. Thunder. Drop. Tries to trouble in paradise, gets broken up. Jay comes back in with the Superfly splash for a near fall. Then he goes after Kofi's injured knee that they injured like a month or so ago. So they go after that. Rope is grabbed. Everything then, all 4 men back in the ring. Kofi grabs SOS on Jay for a near fall. They go for Daybreak. Which gives Xavier Woods a near fall. But then he gets sent into the corner. Then the Usos hit a bunch of super kicks on Kofi. Then they go up top, hit the splash. I thought it was over there, but Kofi somehow kicks out at 2 with Xavier Woods making a save. And then the Usos try for some kicks. All moves. The Usos win the match as they hit the ever popular Dudley's 3D. All things to win the match. So maybe the Dudley boys. So they hit 3D on Kofi. 1, 2, 3. They retain the belts. I was hoping the new, but I guess we didn't. I guess the Bloodline didn't have had a great night. Besides, Roman getting the COVID. Usos had to pick it up for Roman. So they retain. It is what it is, but still pretty decent match. And I gave it 3.25 out of 5 stars, and that's pretty much it for that. And we'll move on from there. All right. After that, we get a video on Big E, who loves being positive, but can turn on seriousness when he needs to. Big E says he's ready for everyone, even if no one had this on their New Year's bingo card with the Fatal 5. And that's pretty much all I can say about that. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Migos, both members, and they're big fans and can't wait to see the show. And I couldn't care less to see those 2 motherfuckers. Because, Migos sucks. And so is Nick Cannon. That's all I got to say about that. You couldn't get somebody else from Atlanta, like Outkast or Usher. Usher's from Atlanta, so you couldn't get Usher or even Outkast. You had to get a crappy fucking group like Migos. I guess they don't like rock and roll anymore. That's the way it is. Fuck Migos. That's all I gotta say. So we got that. All right, then we go to match number 2. Well, nobody gave a shit match of the night. Drew McIntyre taking on Mad Crap Moss with his little buddy Happy Slappy Corbin with him. So they come out first, and they call Atlanta fat. Not that a lot of people from Atlanta are fat, but they try to pull a Scott Steiner. Was like, he's fat. Son of a bitch. He's fucking fat. But anyway, So they call Atlanta people fat, and McIntyre's prom ugly. Then we see Moss, who's in suspenders. We saw the match. Drew comes out with his sword and all that shit. To the corner to start, Mountain reverses, and then hits some Ric Flair chops. Hits a suplex for a near fall. Then they go outside. Corbin offers a distraction, which gives Moss to send McIntyre into the ring post. Then hits a running shoulder tackle, circa 1905 for a near fall as they go back in. Then he locks in another 1905 chin lock on Drew. Drew fights out of it. Sends Moss hard into the corner, which sets up a overhead belly-to-belly suplexes trio. He goes for the future shock DDT, gets broken up. McIntyre then settles for something that looked like Sky High by D'Lo Brown. You know, D'Lo Brown. So he gets out of that. Meg Moss tries for a breaker, where he didn't get most of it. So McIntyre takes him into the corner. They go up top, goes for superplex. It gets broken up. McIntyre is then tied in the tree of whoa. Well, that's fine with him as he sits up into a big toss off the top. Then he gets set up and does the countdown. 2, 1. Claymore on this piece of crap, Madcap Moss and Drew McIntyre at almost under 10 minutes. This match sucked. But you know what Drew was gonna win. But it was a waste of almost 10 goddamn minutes. So I give 2 out of 5 stars. And nobody gave a flying fuck. And that's all I can say about that. Alright, after that, we go to the back where we see a good buddy, Kevin Owens. He talks about, this fatal fight we prefer. Because this was a 3-way match to start. Now it's 5 people fighting for 1 title. But don't worry, because I'm going to go talk to Seth Rollins. Oh, sorry, Seth freaking Rollins. So, see what happens. That, maybe, I guess, now. Forming a plan. We'll see what happens with that. 2.25 out of 5 stars. Speaking of Seth freaking Rollins, we get a video on him. Look at how he got to the title match and all of his accomplishments and success, which we need to see. And that's that. All right, then we go to the back where we have Drew McIntyre. We're in the back, and I think it was Megan Moran, or I think it was Megan Moran. I was paying attention to the interviewers. I really didn't care. But we see Drew really not having much to say about his win. Then Corbin and Moss jump him from behind. Then he put a chair around his neck and Pillmanize the motherfucker. Crush his neck with a chair. We find out that Drew, well, he got storyline Pillmanized, so he's going to be out for a while with a freaking neck. So he'd probably be out for the Royal Rumble, I would think. I mean, as of now, 27 days away, so it's almost under 4 weeks away. So I would think Drew will be out for at most the next couple weeks and then come back at the Royal somehow. Or maybe after the Royal Rumble, going into February, and maybe they'll do something with him and getting his revenge on Moss and Corbin at Super Showdown. But we'll see what happens with that. All right, so I gave that 25 out of 5. We'll move on. Match number 3 for the Raw Tag Team belts. We had the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins, and Montez Ford taking on RK Bro. Matt Riddle and the man that's going to be in the Hall of Fame pretty soon, Randy Orton, is not this voice. The man who stole my move. Well, thinks he stole my move, but it is what it is. The master of of the RKO, but still, the Gilmore Color is much, much, much more effective. So anyway, so RK Bro comes out with Migos. Why? I guess Riddle probably gave him some weed. Like, hey guys, you want some weed? You want to come out with us? And they're like, okay. I don't. Why couldn't they come out with the street profits? They had to come out with Bro. I understand that, but anyway, so match was all right, nothing great. It's also with Dawkins and Riddle. Riddle gets taken down right away. Well, not the best of starts for Matt Riddle. So he's like, okay, Randy, I need help. So Orton comes in, locks in a 1921 headlock on Angelo Dawkins, where he didn't get him anywhere. Montez Ford comes in, but then he gets drop kicked down by a beautiful drop kick by Mr. Randy Orton. Tags in Riddle. They hit an assisted floating brew for a early near fall. Riddle gets back up. He gets caught in the wrong corner. Riddle's in trouble with some double teaming by the Profits. Dawkins gets a near fall off a suplex. But Riddle comes back, kicks away at him, to no effect. But he gets the tag to Orton. Orton takes over, which include a double hanging DDT, the hanging double DDT to both members of the Profits. Goes for the RKO. Gets counted into a 1905 roll-up by Montez Ford, giving him a near fall. Then he says Orton shoulder first into the ring post. Ow! Then they send the champs to the outside. Montez Ford hits a huge running flippy-doo over the corner. He's all fired up. So they get back in. Montez goes to the top. I think he was trying for the cash out, that big frog splash, or they used to call it from the heavens. He missed. That led to Riddle coming back in. Then they hit a kata, bang! 1, 2, 3. They retain the belt. Hoping the Profits would win. I think I picked and so I lost. So you knew that RK Bro was gonna retain. I just don't know who. At this point, Alpha Academy that could beat them. So that's that. So the champs win. They retain in a little over 10 minutes. Match is all right. Gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. Nothing to write home about. That's pretty much it. All right. So both tag team belts stayed with their rightful owner and ended in pretty interesting fashion. Fashion. Excuse me. The Usos won, paying homage to Team 3D, or the Dudleys with the 3D. And then RK Bro won with a pop-up into an RKO, which is almost basically the same freak, paying homage to the Dudleys. I wonder how Bubba Ray Dudley's going to feel about that on Monday on Busted Open Radio. Probably feel okay about it. I don't know. But anyway, both teams retained the titles, and we'll see what happens with both teams on Raw and SmackDown this week. But I said 5 stars. After the match, they get back up, and then everybody starts hugging. I was like, why are you hugging? I was waiting for the Profits to chill. I'm like, fuck. And then Migos comes. Everybody's hugging. Well, everybody's hugging, and Montez Ford's just down on the floor, or down on the mat. And then he crawls to the apron. And then, well, that's it. So everybody, Montez Ford gets a hug. So, you, Montez Ford, I guess. But we'll see what happens on Raw this Monday night, and where RK Bro goes from here. Because they're on a roll right now, and I don't know who's going to stop them. I think it's going to be Alpha Academy, but, I mean, they already lost to them, so, I mean, who's next? Who's next on the list to fight them? I mean, They're with AJ and Omos. They're broken up. They beat the Profits unless they get a rematch. They beat Alpha Academy unless they get a rematch. I would think the logical choice is the Mysterios because they really haven't had a match with those guys yet. Oh, yep, those guys yet. So there's really no other tag teams left besides the Dirty Dogs. Who that's what it is, and I guess say that. All right. Then we get a video on Bianca Belair. So we get a Bianca Belair sighting. Basically, the video says that she came a long way to get a scholarship to the University of Tennessee. So she got a education. Nobody cared. But it's just fun to say, Bianca Belair. But like, see Bianca. That's all I gotta say about that. Now, I would put her right back in the Raw women's championship picture and have another match with Becky. I think it will be the third match together, third or fourth match, I think. So I would just have Becky versus Bianca maybe at the Royal Rumble. But I gave it away. Sorry, but it is what it is. So we'll see what happens with that. All right, then we get an interview with the Beast. As I called him Lesnar because he's a chicken, because he's a farmer. Country farmer from Saskatchewan, milking cows. In Saskatchewan, that moose hunter. But anyway, Brock asks about the WWE title match coming up. He goes on a rant about Paul Heyman, starts doing a nice, pretty good Paul Heyman impression. It's like, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. I'm the advocate for the reigning, defending, disputed, universal champion of the world, Brock Lesnar. So basically, he does the impression, saying he's a free agent, thanks to Paul. And he says tonight he's won the title, and that is a spoiler, not a prediction. It's a spoiler. So basically, he did Paul's work for him because Paul wasn't there. Because of the whole, I guess they that Paul was maybe going to Roman, does Brock, and get back with Roman, but I guess they're gonna save that maybe for the Rumble or redo this match that's supposed to be tonight. Probably be at the Royal Rumble, or maybe they save it. I think they should save a Super Showdown, but I would think it's gonna be at the Royal Rumble, but we'll see. So we got that. All right, so I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. After that, we get a recap of the Edge Miz feud, where we see Edge returning a few weeks ago. Then wife Maryse. Remember a couple weeks ago they had that big talk, and failed miserably. They start praising each other, insulting each other's careers, talk about the AEW stuff that failed. Then Miz got other things, not once but twice over the last couple weeks, and then we saw last week on the Christmas Eve, this past Friday, I should say, with the bloodbath, or the brood bath, if you will, with the Black Wedding, doing the renewal of vows with Miz and Maryse. Now it's a showdown between Miz and Edge. Not a dream match per se, but still, it is what it is. This showdown between Hall of Famer and a guy that says he's going to be in the Hall of Fame, not anytime soon. But we'll move on from there. All right, and that's it. All right, is an was okay. I kind of figured what was happening in this match. Miz and Maurice come out first. Both of them, well, Maurice, as always, looking fine. That ass, but it is what it is. Then Edge comes out with the Brood Alter Bridge double entrance. Fire, just fucking awesome. That's the only good part. So they get in the ring and we ring the bell, and they start with a feeling each other out. I like that. Miz then bails into the corner as Edge tries for the execution. So Miz like, get away from me! Miz then knocks Edge to the outside. Then he sends Edge into the barricade as he starts to take over. Goes up top, hits a Macho Man top rope axe handle from the top. Ooh, yeah. On the outside. Then he go, as they go inside. Then he goes after Edge's leg. Then he hits a reverse DDT on Edge. Goes for the cover, gets a near fall out of that. And then Miz continues his offense, kicking Edge to the apron. But Edge, but here he gets planted face first on the floor. Ow. Then they're back on the floor. Miz tries a skull-crushing finale on the announcer's table. So, sadly, that'll hit Byron Saxton or Corey Slade. Damn. So, he tries for that and gets reversed. And then Edge tries for a face plant on the table. And then he hits a crossbody for a near fall. So he hits the face plant. He brings Miz back in, hits a crossbody for a near fall. Miz then goes back to the leg and goes for the figure four, but Edge counters it with a kick into the corner, and then Edge is sent shoulder first into the ring post. Ow! And then Miz goes right back to the leg. Then he locks in the figure four, but then Edge reverses it, turns it over, and Miz is screaming in pain for a while, but eventually he gets broken up. Then Edge pays tribute to the man that we really can't say his name, Benoit. Goes for the crossface. Maurice gets Miz's boot onto the rope, so has to break up the hold. They get back up. They both hit big boots on each other, putting them down as a little bit of breather. Both men are down, and so I'm not kind of into it. Not really. I was like, okay, so that's an okay match right now. Miz then takes Edge into the corner for the kicks to the chest. Then the Miz does his vintage running clothesline in the corner. He goes up top. Edge is right there with a super hip toss. Things. Goes for the spear, but hits the corner. And then Maurice slaps him right in the mush. Actually, he didn't slap me. She does some type of kick to his face. Miz then grabs him, hits the skull-crushing finale. I was like, oh, this is over. This is an upset. But Edge kicks out at 2. And then we see fans are they were looking for Beth Phoenix to come out. And then they start, the fans get up. And then Beth fucking Phoenix is right there, standing there. I was like, fucking Maurice. Then her music hits. Somebody forgot to hit the music. Fucking bad production. Then she chases Maurice off, which leaves Edge to hit the spear on Miz. 1, 2, 3. Edge gets the win in almost 20 minutes. Almost 20 minutes. 19:59 and 55 seconds. I don't know. But he gets the win in almost 20 minutes. So Edge gets the win. So happy about that. I knew Edge was going to win. But still, it was a pretty decent match. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. I think this is going to start to build up to Edge and Beth Phoenix taking on Miz and Maurice at WrestleMania. Hopefully on night 1. I would think I would put it on. But then I'm not the booker, but it is what it is. So that's what's gonna be. They're gonna hype this thing up for the next couple months, and I would think they're gonna do a mixed tag team match at WrestleMania. And I would think that Edge and Beth Phoenix will get the win. I really don't know what they're gonna be doing with Miz anyway, so that's all I gotta say about that. But then they could do something maybe at the Royal Rumble, and then they have a rematch or something at WrestleMania. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Still pretty decent match. 5 stars. All right. After that, we get to MVP and the Almighty Bobby Lashley. They're not worried about Brock Lesnar being added to the match, but we're finally going to see Brock and Bobby Lashley going at it at very ring. Finally. Took them like a couple years to finally do that, but not one-on-one, but they're in the same goddamn ring. But it is what it is. All right. So I get that. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. After that, we got a recap of Becky Lynch, Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan, their feud going into the Raw Women's Championship match. We see Becky cheat to beat Liv Morgan on Raw, obtain the title. Then Morgan wanted and then got her rematch, even though she got her arm and wrist all fucked up. So Liv's arm is not at 100%. So she's coming into the match not at 100%. So Becky has the advantage. But going into this match, like on my predictions video, I hoped that Liv Morgan would win. And we get to this match. She put up a good fight. A great fight. 17. Well, didn't really end well for Liv Morgan. Fucking sucks. So Becky comes out and she has a jacket with goats on her shoulder, and they must have went to the farmer's market. Later, Seth came out with some weird freaking getup, and I made a joke in on Brandon Martin's live with Lady Gaga. I mean, we all know Lady Gaga wears ridiculous clothes, such as that meat suit from a long time ago. Remember that one? But it is what it is. So she comes out with the goats on her shoulders, because I guess she's the goat. And Liv comes out looking fine as always. Blah blah blah. So we start the match, and Liv is Becky to the outside, rams her into the announcers table. Still didn't hit Byron Saxton and freaking Corey Graves. Damn! Anyway, they go back in, and Becky tries for a manhandle slam right away. It gets broken up, which allows Liv to roll her up for a near fall. Then she locks in the ever popular Rings of Saturn on Becky. Becky quickly goes right to the ropes, but she's able to catapult Liv throat first into the bottom rope. Then we see a random fan in the crowd. I thought it was a Becky Lynch chick. But anyway, some random fan in the crowd. So then they cut to Becky hammering away on Liv on the mat. And then we cut to the fans. What the fuck about, Kevin Dunn? I mean, you're in your 1 million fucking cuts. We didn't need to see the fans like, oh, Becky, go Liv, come on. Stop fucking cutting away. That's why fucking Kevin Dunn is a fucking piece of shit. Horrible producer, horrible director, whatever he does. These fucking camera shots. Moron. So we get, and then Liv fights back, kick her, then hammers away right hands. Then she hits an enziguri, which rocks Becky. Then she goes to the middle rope. She hits a beautiful middle rope drop kick for a near fall. Becky comes back with the cross arm breaker out of nowhere. She goes up top. When she goes up, it gets knocked right down, but comes right back with a running springboard sunset bomb for a near fall. Then Becky comes back with a belly to back face plant for a near fall. Goes to the middle rope leg drop and missed. So then goes right back with a missile drop kick to the stomach. Goes to the floor. Takes her around and then right once again into the announcer's table. They get back up. Liv sends Becky into the ring steps and then starts stomping on that injured arm. Sorry, Liv sends Becky into the steps. Then she starts her arm and fucking her arm up. But that gets broken up. Becky hits her in the face. And then she comes off top and hits something almost looked like an Oblivion. So, yes! She goes for the Rings of Sanctity, but Cradle for an air fall. Then Liv tries for another Oblivion. It gets a manhandle slam. 1, 2, 3. God damn it. Becky Lynch retains the title. She was trying to cheat to win again using the rope, but couldn't get to the rope. But still, she pinned her. Didn't even need the rope. So Becky gets the win. I kind of figured they were going to do that. I was hoping so bad that we're going to freaking pull the trigger with Liv and give her the belt for a little bit. But, as always, they don't get Key and Charlotte and Sasha and Bayley. So, I don't know what they're going to do with Liv right now. I think I said in the Brandon Martin chat, Becky again for the third time. And then I still think it's going to be Asuka or Alexa Bliss winning the Royal Rumble when they come back. And then I'll be at WrestleMania. So just sucks that freaking Liv Morgan did not get the win. And I don't know what's going to happen with her. She's going to have the Royal Rumble. I don't know if she's going to win. I still think it's going to be Asuka or Alexa Bliss. But, don't put Liv out of the equation. But we'll see. And that's that. All right. We'll move on. All right. So it was a pretty decent match. And I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. All right, then we go to Seth freaking Rollins, who's not worried about the other 4 people in the match for the WWE title because they're not Seth freaking Rollins. And he says he's going to stomp some heads in and win the title. Well, I can pencil in the win now that Brock's in. No. And that's that. All right, after that, we get we see Johnny Knoxville of Jackass. Hi, I'm Johnny Knoxville. Welcome to Jackass. And we find out that he's entering the Royal Rumble. Really? 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 Jimmy! Why? Why is the buffoon in the Royal Rumble? I guess he's gonna. They want to try to emulate, the Drew Carey when he was in the Royal Rumble, and then he got eliminated pretty quick. Kane came out. Drew's like, I'm eliminating myself. It wasn't even in a match for that long. It lasted a couple of minutes. So maybe Johnny Knoxville will probably be probably get eliminated in like seconds. I don't know. Maybe Craig Khali. I don't know. Whatever. Nah, but nobody gives two shit. Jackass. Jackass 4 is coming out. Not that anybody's gonna see most of that anyway. But anyway, so I really didn't give two shits. I don't care about Johnny Knoxville being in the Royal Rumble. Don't care. He's an idiot. And that's all I gotta say about that. Alright, then we get a recap of the WWE title match, which was supposed to be a triple threat match. Then Bobby Lashley got put in a couple weeks ago. Now that Roman got COVID, Brock got added in. And now we got a fatal 5-way match for the WWE title. And this is your main of the E. Lashley takes against Brock Lesnar. Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins defending. And it's alright, it's also with a big, humongous brawl. Everybody's fighting. Lesnar then goes to Suplex City and beats the crap out of Owens and Rollins. Hits some running clotheslines on, puts him on the floor. And then Lashley sends Big E into the ring post. Ow. Then hits the spear to drive Brock Lesnar through the barricade. Ooh. That too. Lashley gets back in and hit super kicks on Lashley to knock him down. Rollins then hits the knee, or hits Lesnar with a knee off the apron. Owens adds a bullfrog splash for to add more insult. Then they double team Lashley and Lesnar. They pick up the steps and send it into the ribs of Lashley and Lesnar, so they're down. Then they set up the announcer. Still not take out the announcers. Anyway, Lashley fights both, and then Big E rock bottom. Basically destroy the table. That was kind of cool. And then Owens and Rollins back up. They hit a double DDT to drive Lesnar into the steps. Ow. Big E then takes on. Then Owens set out powerbomb for a near fall on Big E. Rollins then adds a frog splash for a near fall. So Seth and Kevin were teaming and they tried to get the belt, but didn't work. Lesnar gets back up and he hits a trio or quadruple F5, gives F all around. Lashley then gets back in. He spears Lesnar and looked like he was about to win the belt, but Lesnar kicked out at 2. Then he locks Lesnar in. Brock was in trouble. Big E then makes the save. Then he hits the big ending to Lashley. Lesnar then escapes, hits the F5 on Big E. 1, 2, 3. We have a new WWE champion for the 7th time. Well, he's a 7-time champion, but I think he's won the WWE title. I think this is 4th reign, I think, now. I think this is 4th reign as WWE champion. I think Universal, I think it's 3, so 7. But anyway, your winner and new WWE champion, Brock Lesnar, and pretty quick fashion, almost 8.5 minutes. So still was pretty damn 5 out of 5 stars. Kind of took it right out of the SummerSlam 2017 playbook. So Matt fired. It was very good from start to finish. I was thinking Seth from WrestleMania 31 slay the Beast once again, but the win or get screwed by who was supposed to retain and out of the title, and then we'll go either at the Royal Rumble or they save it for WrestleMania, which I think they're gonna have Brock versus gets a rematch. And somehow get, I don't know, but it is what it is. Like, so, but fault to all people about that. So Brock has taken out the entire. He beat Kofi in 8 seconds, and he took out Xavier Woods. So Brock on Raw, even though he's on SmackDown. I don't know what to come out and say, hey, I'm Brock Lesnar, I'm the WWE champion, I'm the tribal chief. Now, if it wasn't for COVID, I'd kick your ass. SmackDown with if Roman is there, or they're gonna make January 14th edition of SmackDown. But we'll see what happens with that. So obviously, because they were gonna do it anyway. I think they was gonna lose to Brock of all people. But so they had to call an audible since Roman got the COVID. So Brock gets the WWE title. And I don't know Roman unless they do something. They maybe have a title for title match. Rumble. So you should unify it. Getting Blueberry title. Or just really, they could get rid of both. Doesn't matter, They just call it the undisputed WWE title. Get rid of this fucking Universal title. It's stupid. But I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. So that gave the match 3.5 out of 5 stars. Still, I like the pay-per-view that much. Right down the middle of that, like Bill Alfonso says, 5 out of 10 stars. And that's pretty much it. All right, so to sum up the results for the pay-per-view, on Kofi Kingston retained the SmackDown belt, lost in like 5-6 minutes with a Claymore Promise with a pop-up R, beat The Miz with a spear. Thanks. Becky Lynch beat Liv Morgan with a manhandle title as he beat Big E. Kevin Owens set. That's pretty much it for that. For day 1 is that's so that is like I said. And please, can I get the music? Can I get please computer? I want to play this music. Do I have to get my phone? I guess I might. All right. It's a little laggy, so I apologize. I want to end the video the video off with a song. And I'm not. I'm gonna actually put not get copyright claim from the bands and everything like I did last time with December's Fall, which is still in I still have a copyright claim, but the publishing company hasn't answered my appeal. So hopefully, in the next 20 some odd days I could win, hopefully. But I mean, it doesn't matter. It's not a strike. I don't give a shit. But we'll have that. And that's that. But I want to play a song as my final goodbye for now. Like I said, I am going to be after this video is edited up. As of now, I am on my break. So I'm gonna be on break for, like I said, two months, maybe 3. I'm still kind of debating if I'm gonna come back by Revolution or WrestleMania. But we'll see what happens over the next couple months, couple weeks, about next 8 to 10 weeks. How I feel and the state of YouTube and everything. And we'll see what happens with that. But I know you mongoloid trolls will continue to love me, continue to dance for me. The way you suck my dick, I'll make you do it again. I should play that song, but I don't have it on my Spotify. But I'm trying to play this goddamn song and I can't. There we go. Hopefully I can get this now. Alright, so get that. I know it's playing now, but alright. So we'll move on with that. And that's all I gotta say about that. So thanks once again for a great 2021. A great almost 4 years. Well, great 13 years, going on 14. Going on 13, I should say. A great 12 and a half, almost 13-year career on YouTube. We've had some highs, some lows. We have taken breaks here and there. A 4-month break. We took a 6-month break back in 2017, but we came back with open arms. All the fans came right back. I gained some new fans. I lost a few here and there. I gained some subs here and there. Over the last couple days, I've been gaining a lot of subs on my Metal Guy channel. I was at 667. Now I gained like 10 subs because of all those videos I done, especially the Tiffany Hale video, which is in like a span of 2 days, 250 hits already, and climbing, and real views, not like you mongoloids who clout chase and get to 1,000 views or 28,000. Well, sorry, 31,000 views on a freaking reaction video. 31,000. Oh, we got 300 people watching my video. I got 31,000 views. Bullshit. JD had 3,100 in his chat and probably got almost more than that. You ain't gonna be doing that anymore, and with the new terms of services, I mean, I don't care if you have 300 people in your chat for Royal Rumble. You inflate those views, bye bye. Inflate those sub counts. Keep inflating your sub count. You're going bye bye, because they're gonna crack down on that shit. But it is what it is, and that's all I gotta say about that. So I'm gonna end it here. Thank you all for watching me for the last since my comeback for the last almost 4 years. But I think it's time that because I've been going full steam for the last 4 years. I've taken a break here and there, like maybe a week or so. But other than that, I've been going full steam, non-stop. The trolls have followed over the last 3, almost 4 years now. Still doing the same fucking bullshit. Because they have no fucking lives. They continue to ride my cock and continue to dance for me. The way you suck my dick, it keeps going on. That's what you're gonna do when I come back. And when I'm even when I'm off for 2-3 months, you're gonna keep acknowledging me, keep doing your little fucking videos. Wherever I may go, you're gonna follow me because I know somebody's gonna tell you whether I go to Facebook or I go to Twitch or I go somewhere else. You're still gonna follow me and hound me, but I won't care because I'm not gonna acknowledge you anymore. But you will be acknowledging my dick for the entire year of 2022, whether I be on Facebook, whether I be on Twitch, BitChute, Rumble, wherever. You're gonna be sucking my dick long time. But when I do come back, or if I go to Twitch and you're there, I'm not gonna even acknowledge you motherfuckers in your in the chat on StreamYard or wherever. Even on your lame as fuck channels with your lame as fuck sub count. And your lame and your really fake videos with your inflated freaking view count. You didn't get 1,000 because of me. You're clout chasing, that's how you got 1,000, because you kept going back and forth, back and forth. That's not real views. Because you kept going back and forth, back and forth. I didn't help you get 1,000 views. And if I did, you should thank me. But you're thanking me in different ways than, getting your 1,000 views. You're thanking me by sucking my dick and acknowledging me. It is what it is, and that's all I got to say about that. So, it is what it is. So, as of now, fuck you, trolls. I'm out of here. Out of your life. You're out of my life. You can say that you're still in my head rent-free, but you got to pay me now. Now, your rent is due, motherfuckers, and you're going to have to pay me $3,000 to be stuck in my head. And that's all I got to say about that. So that's it. All you trolls can suck my dick and lick my cum, and well, not lick my cum, drink my cum, suck my dick long time until I come back. And you're gonna keep doing the same thing because you're gonna be my little puppets and you're gonna dance to me, dance to me. I love that song, but it is what it is. The metal version of that song is just amazing. But I digress. So anyway, that's all I gotta say about that. Thank you all for watching me on my various channels. I know I won't be doing any new videos until maybe March or April. So, but if you want to watch old videos, then subscribe to the channel. Watch my old videos that I put up recently or even from years ago. Give them a like and give them a thumbs up. You share them with your friends all over social media. And while you're on social media, friend me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And well, I'm not gonna give my Twitch out because you're gonna have to get it from somebody else. So I'm not gonna give it to you. My close friends, I'll give it to, but not to you, motherfuckers. That's all I gotta say about that. So, but if you do follow me on social media, then I will tell you if you're one of my close friends or you're friends with me on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. I am not telling you, motherfuckers. And that's all I can say about it. Plus, I don't even use Twitter that much anyway. And my Facebook and Instagram accounts are on private, so. And that's all I gotta say about that. So, whether I go on Facebook Live or I go to Twitch and start a little bit of a run on Twitch, we'll see what happens with that. But when I do come back, I probably will. I'm not gonna shut down Twitch. I'm probably not gonna use it as much as I am gonna be doing now for the next 2-3 months. But then again, I could just say fuck YouTube for 2022 and just do Twitch for 2022. But we'll see what happens with all that. So that is it. Thank you all for watching on my various channels. If you have subscribed to me right now, thank you for subscribing. And well, I know I'll be away for a little bit, so you're not gonna get new content. But if you follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, really Facebook and Instagram, you may possibly find out where I will be going. If I do Facebook live videos, then you can check them out on Facebook Live. If I decide to go to Twitch, then you'll see me on Twitch. And that's all I got to say about that. So we'll see what happens with that. If I do go to Twitch, I will probably start maybe tomorrow with an intro video, and then just do what I usually do. But on Twitch, do my Raw, SmackDown, NXT, Dynamite, Rampage, stuff like that on Twitch. And we'll see how everything goes. Maybe I get a following. And if not, well, at least they tried on Twitch. That's all I gotta say about that. All right, so I'm gonna end it here. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, so I'm going to end it here. And I'm gonna play a special video. And this is a tribute to my childhood crush, Tiffany Hale. May God rest your beautiful, sexy soul in heaven, Tiffany. And check that video out on my Metal God channel, along with my Betty White tribute, my John Madden tribute, my tribute to Charlie Wolfcale, and my tribute to Marcus Crane, Independent Deathmatch star Marcus Crane. So 5. Check out the last 5 videos on my Metal God channel, and like them, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and share the video all over the internet, and leave a comment or whatever you want to do. And that's pretty much it. So, all right. So, thank you for a great 2021. A good start to 2022. You know, I know it's the first video and everything, but I'm going to take a little bit of a break, like I said, and just recharge, refuel, just get my mind right going into 2022, because I feel like 2022 is going to be a big year for me, mentally, physically, financially, spiritually, and all that good stuff. And I hope 2022 is good for you. And to all you trolls, I hope you have a rotten 2022, because like every year you have a rotten, crappy new year, and you can all go to hell and blow me. And that's all I got to say about that. So let me play this song. I will put the copyright stuff in at the end. After I do the video, I have to get all that information, because I don't want to get copyright claimed from the stupid bands and the publishing company and the record label and everything like that. So I'm going to do that after the video. That. So I'm going to play a song from Tiffany Hale and that great 90s band, 90s pop group, The Party. And it's a song called Free, off their second album from 1992. And that's all I got to say about that. All right, let me just turn my camera off. So bye-bye, so long, farewell. And I'm going to leave you with the greatest outro in the history of YouTube. I'm Peter Gilmore signing off. Peace out, rock on, and rock hard with your Cocoot. And as always, if you're not down with that, for the last 12, almost going on 13 years, if you're not down with that, well, me and the entire prophecy, which is a real thing, it is proven to be real, because Rosemary herself put her stamp of approval on it on Twitter, and I proved it, because you people can't prove anything, because you don't have receipts. And if you do, it's all lies. I don't lie. When I say the prophecy is real, I proved it's real. Like the Armada back in the day. The Legion, too. But now it's the prophecy, the greatest thing since sliced bread. And I proved it myself. You know, and if you still don't believe, well, and you're not down with that, well, like I said, me and the entire prophecy, and Rosemary herself, you're not down with that, we got 3 motherfucking words for you. Fuck you, man. And thank you for the last couple years on YouTube. For the last three plus years, almost going on 4. And my entire career on YouTube. But it's time to go for a little bit. Like I said, about 2, maybe 3 months. And when I do come back, I hope you, all my subscribers, open me with open arms. All the people that I met: Brandon Martin, J-Man, Nick, Laureen, Elite JC, Double Z, of course, Chase, WJ, Jerry, Jeffrey Rose, the Iceman, who's back now, and everybody else that I've been friends with, and I've now just starting to become friends with. Hope they you all welcome me back with open arms. And to all you trolls, I know you'll welcome me back because you'll be dancing for me, because that's what you do. Because, like I said, you're gonna dance for me, the way you suck my dick, I'm gonna make you do it again. Back in March or April, you're gonna be sucking my dick a long time for 2022. And that's all I gotta say about that. So, thank you all for watching, and I'm Peter Gilmore signing off, and I'm gonna play my final song. And like I said, Spider Party. Rest in peace, Tiffany Hale, my childhood crush from 1989, or well, from 89 to 93. And I'm gonna play a song from the party called Free. Listen to the lyrics, listen to the song. It means a lot, and that's all I gotta say about that. So let me click off, and I'm gonna play the song to end the show. So thank you all for watching, everybody. And I'm Peter Gilmore signing off for the first and the last video of 2022, and I'll be back in a couple months. So that's all I gotta say about that, and I will be drama free when I come back. So thanks all for watching, everybody, and until next time, which there will be a next time. Until next time, peace. Ha! Starting to get tired. Trying to live my life this way. It's hard to get excited. Now all the time I'm faced with responsibilities, and all the pressures are falling down on me. Sometimes I feel like I just wanna run. I wanna get it out in the sun. I wanna be free to do whatever I want to be like a bird in the sky, to do whatever I long for, to be down and fine. When I was just a child, I couldn't wait to get older. I wish I knew then what I know now. I'd stay a child much longer. Now all the time I'm faced with responsibilities, and all the pressures falling down on me. Sometimes I feel like I just wanna run. I wanna get out in the sun. I wanna be free to do whatever I want to be like a bird in the sky. I gotta be free to do whatever I want to get out inside. One, two, three, four. Responsibilities and all the pressures falling down on me. like I just wanna run. I wanna get out in the sun. We wanna be free. I gotta be. All right. Okay. All right. So thank you all for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Good night, everybody. And the Wrestling Cat has a final word for all you motherfuckers. Fuck you, Chills! I told you before. Leave Peter Gilmore alone.
Attention business owners.
And attention business owners, I have a I forgot to put that on.
Shut up! Chris Cardell's book, 77.
Shut up! No one wants to hear ads. Sorry about that. So anyway, stupid ads! Don't interrupt me again. I am the Wrestling Cat. Leave Peter Gilmore alone. For his Blake. Because when you come back, you mess with him again. I will scratch your eyes out and eat your balls. Fuck you. Fuck you, Charles. And hello to Wrestling Jesus. And to the Wrestling Jesus Cat. That too. All right. All right, so we got that. And, well, now we got Alejandro Klotzer in the chat before we leave. You came in a little bit late there, Alejandro, but I'll acknowledge you before I actually leave. I wanted to leave after the fucking song. That's all right. So Alejandro says, damn it, cat. No. So Alejandro says, I'll just say this. I'll just say that this pay-per-view is total shit. It was, man. It was. I gave it 5 out of 10 if you didn't wasn't around before. All right. The Collegiate Bowls were better. Well, anything was better than this shit. And a final comment before I get out of here for the night. It's 3:12 in the morning here in the Northeast. Alejandro Klotzer says, even that cat is better trained than a pay-per-view. Good Lord. I'll tell you the truth. And I said this on various yeah. I said this on various live reaction streams, like, you know, my good buddy Hugh Steven, Brandon Martin, even on my good buddy Aaron Riff's review. You know what was better than this pay-per-view? Reby Hardy giving a lap dance to Matt Hardy. That was better than this pay-per-view. I mean, it's true. I mean, look at Reby Hardy's Instagram page. Woohoo! God damn you, Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy's going to have a nice 2022. I think he's going to pop out. I think Reby's going to pop out 3 more kids. Because her legs are open more than a 7-Eleven. So, God bless you, Reby Hardy. Thank you for, by the way, thank you, Reby Hardy and Kurashida for following me on Instagram. Especially you, Reby Hardy. But, you know, don't expect me to, you know, give you make you pop out one of my kids. I might have, you know, you're gonna have to pay me $20 million for me to fuck you. Ho! When you pop out my kid, you know, if Reby Hardy had my kid, and if it's a boy, it'll be Brother Gilmore. I knew you'd come. That's what Rebby Hardy would say when I fuck her. Brother Gilmore, I knew you coming, my pussy. But I digress. Anyway, that's all I gotta say about that. So yeah, Rebby Hardy and her legs are open more than the 7-Eleven. And her lap dance was better than this goddamn pay-per-view. And that's all I gotta say about that. All right, we got some more comments from Alejandro Colazzo. Please make the Lashley versus Lesnar rivalry good for WrestleMania. Yes, do it right. Do it right. What should have happened years ago at WrestleMania or SummerSlam. But they fucked that up. And if they fuck it up again, really what they should do, what I think they should do, Brock versus Lashley at the Royal Rumble, and then Brock will win. Brock should win. Why controversy? Maybe just beats Lashley to clean and beats the crap out of him. Or Lashley wins the Royal Rumble, which that would be nice. Lashley wins the Royal Rumble, faces Brock at WrestleMania, beats Brock. Then maybe they have a rematch in the Fight Pit. That'd be nice. Brock versus Lashley in the Fight Pit. Not in NXT, but you know what I mean. They'll bring the Fight Pit to WrestleMania, or bring the Fight Pit to like Extreme Rules or some shit like that. Well, yeah, I mean, really, WWE, do not fuck this up now. Let Lashley win the Royal Rumble. Then you have a great build to WrestleMania. And they have an epic fucking match at WrestleMania. And that's all I gotta say about that. Alright. We'll continue on. Why not? Why not? I played a fucking song and now I get fucking comments. Where were you 3 minutes ago? Did I say 3 minutes? Anyway. Okay. Alright, Alejandro Costa says the only good thing to me, Edge versus The Miz, and maybe the Fatal 5-Way. I didn't really like Edge and The Miz that much. I knew it was gonna happen. Beth fucking Phoenix was gonna come out. I knew it was gonna happen because they're building to WrestleMania. Edge and Beth Phoenix versus Miz and Maurice. So they're kind of doing a WrestleMania. What number was that? Where Cena and Nikki Bella beat Miz and Maurice. What number was that? 30. Was that 33 or 34? It was 33, I think. I think it was 33 or 34. I forgot what WrestleMania was. But the WrestleMania that Cena proposed to Nikki Bella, and then how did that end? Not so good for Nikki Bella. So yeah, we're gonna get one of those married couple mixed tag team matches at WrestleMania 38, and I hope it's on night 1. I don't really care what night it is. Just don't put it near the end of the card. Put it in the beginning of the card. I don't want to see Beth Phoenix near the end of the fucking night. That should be the first match of night 1 or night 2. Get it out of the way. Get it out of the way. Have Beth Phoenix and Edge win. And then hey, Beth Phoenix, get the fuck out of here, bitch. You fucking want to be she is a Hall of Famer. It should not be a Hall of Famer. Just get her off my TV screen after the match. Get her off. Have her and Edge go to catering. And Beth Phoenix can go to catering and hang out with Titus and make some cookies with Dana Brooke and Naomi. And maybe Doudrop. I don't know. Well, Doudrop can probably have bangers and mash, I guess. I don't know. Who cares? Who cares about Beth fucking Phoenix? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. But yeah, the match was, it was alright, but I knew the finish from as soon as the fucking feud started, I knew that Beth Phoenix and Maurice were gonna get into it. And Beth Phoenix was gonna help her husband win the match. I just knew. Because I'm smart, unlike you motherfuckers. Anyway. But I think the match of the night was the Fatal 5-Way. I will agree. The Fatal 5-Way was pretty damn good. Other than that, not really that many good matches. Drew McIntyre and Madcap Moss, garbage match. And then they Pillmanize Drew McIntyre. They break his goddamn freaking neck. Storyline wise, I think. I still think they did that so Drew could take some time off. Because maybe he has COVID too. We don't know. That's probably why they Pillmanized his neck. So they didn't want to say, oh, Drew got COVID during the night or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I think Drew McIntyre is going to come back at the Royal Rumble. If not, Super Showdown. But that's that. But yeah, Fatal 5 was great. And that's all I got to say about that. Blah, 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 blah. All right. We got some more. All right. Alejandro Costa says, and then how did they happen to do the pay-per-view in the middle of the college bowls? In a matter of ratings, they are going to lose, obviously. This probably won't get that many buy rates. Nobody gave two shits about this pay-per-view tonight. I told you the best thing about this pay-per-view was really nothing. Anything was better than this pay-per-view. Reby Hardy grinding and twerking on Matt Hardy was the best thing. It was better than that crap. Like, Matt Hardy's a lucky man. For what, I think they were both drunk, and that's why Reby Hardy was fucking lap dancing and twerking on Matt. I think she knows I think she knows what she wants. She wants that, she wants Matt Hardy's vitamins and his milk in her pussy. I mean, Matt's loaded, so you just fuck Reby Hardy to death. And Reby will just open her legs more. I mean, she'll open her legs 24/7, almost like a 7-Eleven. Pop out baby number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15. I mean, that bitch's legs won't close. 24/7, 365, like a 7-Eleven. I mean, it's true. But I mean, come on. Somebody said in, I think, Brandon Martin's chat that Reby Hardy has a fertile vagina. Among other things. But she is from Brooklyn, so I gotta give her some credit, so. But, God bless Reby Hardy and Matt Hardy. That's all I gotta say about that. 4 kids in a span of 6 years, I think. Yeah, 6 years. Because she had one. First one, she had Maxwell in 2015. Then she had Wolfgang in 2017. Then Bart in 2019. Then she just had the new baby this year, Evie, that finally had a girl. So that's number 4. I can imagine what number 5 could be. Maybe some mutant. No, I would think the way Matt Hardy goes, he'd probably bang out another boy. Who knows? He's loaded, that guy. I mean, he could have like 25 kids with 5 different baby mamas and still be loaded and have enough child support. But I digress. Okay, we'll move on. I want to get out of here, so. But it's my final video. I can go as long as I want. I can go to 6 o'clock in the morning if I wanted to, but I'm not. All right, Alejandro Costa says, and with I don't know what this comment meant. And with him, Liv Morgan is the number 1 in my pick to win the Royal Rumble at the end of the month. She's a possibility to win the Royal Rumble now, but I'm still going with either Alexa Bliss or Asuka. So I think they're going to come back, and one of them's going to win the Royal Rumble because a Raw superstar has to win the Royal Rumble. Since Bianca was a SmackDown star, she won the Royal Rumble last year. And then Edge, too, was a SmackDown star. So on the men's side, a Raw superstar will win, and I'm probably going to be Bobby Lashley. So, well, we'll see what happens. And we'll move on. All right. My buddy Jack Rules 321 is here. What's up, dude? He says, I wonder how many people are pissed about Brock winning, even though it's not his fault that plans got changed due to Roman getting the virus. I'm not mad about Brock winning. I'm not mad. I wanted Seth Rollins to win if Brock didn't. I mean, if Roman didn't catch the COVID, but you knew he was going to catch the COVID eventually. Well, at least he's vaccinated. So, but with him having leukemia, then you got to worry. You had to worry eventually, but at least he's vaccinated, so he should be fine in about 4 days. So he may be returning on SmackDown to maybe, I guess, continue with the storyline with Brock, I assume. I really don't know now with Brock winning the WWE title. What's going to happen? They're going to unify it at the Royal Rumble? Or what's going to happen? Now, everything's fucked up. Everything's changed now. What's going to happen now going into Royal Rumble? With the belts, what's going to happen? I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. We shall see on Monday Night Snore this Monday night. But I'm not mad about that Brock won. I'm not bad. I was just hoping, that I would see Brock and Roman, and Brock would beat the shit out of Roman and win the title anyway. Not the title that I wanted him to win. Not the WWE title. I was hoping the Universal title. I was hoping Seth Rollins, like I said, would win the title, but I guess now they could probably do a whole ton of things now on the Raw. Have Bobby Lashley go after the belt, have Seth Rollins go after the belt, even freaking Kevin Owens, even though he got squashed. He would get squashed like a bug like he did when he had the Universal title and lost to Goldberg. And then he did lose to Brock. He got his ass whooped. Big E can get a rematch, but probably lose. It is what it is. That's that. But things happen, and they had to make a change on the fly. So, but at least Roman, sucks that Roman got tested positive. It is what it is, and it just sucks because the WWE is getting away from doing weekly testing, so he can have it. He can be fine after Friday. Next thing you know, he's got it again. There goes WrestleMania. Or Super Showdown or whatever, Hopefully he doesn't get it by WrestleMania. I really hope nobody gets it before WrestleMania. And really, I hope nobody gets it by the Royal Rumble. Depending if they're still doing it with fans. Because they could be going back to the Thunderdome. There may not be WrestleMania in Dallas. Could be at the Thunderdome like it was at WrestleMania 36. I know how that ended. Not so good. But the 36 wasn't even that good. 37 was alright. The first night. Second night was eh. But it is what it is. So we'll see what happens in the next couple months. Alright. Let's move on and then we're gonna finish up. Alright, back to Alejandro Plaza, who says Lashley must win, yes or yes. Oh, well, yeah, he should win. The Royal Rumble, he should win the Royal Rumble, fight Lesnar at WrestleMania. I agree with that. Although, speaking of the Rumble women, if Charlotte wins, Charlotte 2 belts will come to us. No! No! That's a big no. No. I think at the Royal Rumble, it should be Charlotte versus Sasha fucking Banks. And Sasha beats the fuck out of that horse-faced bitch. Give the belt to the boss. And then have Sasha face well, I don't want to have a rematch at WrestleMania, but I mean, Asuka's on Raw. Alexa Bliss is on Raw. Lacey Evans is on Raw. really, who could Sasha face besides Shotzi? Even though I think Shotzi probably get released soon. Pfft, I don't know. Maybe Bailey if she comes back. Maybe they finally have Sasha Bailey again. But I don't know. I don't know. With the SmackDown Women's title, I do not want Charlotte even in the Royal Rumble. But I think they'll have to because they don't have 30. Excuse me. They don't have 30 women to be in the Royal Rumble right now. So they have to put Becky and Charlotte probably in. Who knows? Who knows? Who cares? But no, I do not want Charlotte to win the Royal Rumble and then go to WrestleMania and face Becky and she gets both belts again. No. Well, she never had both belts to begin with. But I don't want Charlotte to become Horseface Charlotte 2 belts. I'd rather have Becky 2 belts again. Instead of that bitch. Fuck her. And that's it. But yeah, I'd rather have on the men's side, yeah, definitely Bobby Lashley should win. I think he will win. Pencil him in right now. That's that. Alright. We continue on. Alejandro Costa says, I hope that at least they fire Bruce Pritchard already this year. Well, he has some health problems, so, you know, as much as we hate him, you know, we gotta pray for him that he, you know, he can recover from his health problems. But aside from that, yeah, I agree. Bruce should be fired. Bruce and John Laurinaitis both should be fired. And then the entire creative team and the entire booking team. Get them out. Get some real wrestling writers, not some stupid soap opera writers. They don't know shit at all about wrestling. Get them out. Because as we all know, WWE creative is uncreative about being creative. Oh, absolutely. And it's true. It's true. It's damn true. And it is what it is. Not even Nick Khan himself, Nick Khan man, can save the WWE after Vince goes. Or he retires, or either he dies or he retires, and then Nick Khan takes over. You think he's going to save WWE? No. They'll probably lose the USA TV deal. They'll probably lose their Fox deal. They'll probably be off at NBC Universal. Go kick them off. And then WWE will be dead. Not that they're dead already, but they're mostly dead. You get that reference? If you get that movie reference, bonus points to you. That's all I gotta say about that. All right, we'll move on. Got a couple more, two more freaking comments, and then now we're gonna get out of here. Edit the video. I gotta put all the copyright stuff in. You know, gonna be a pain in the ass. But I don't care. Anyway, got my good buddy, my Canadian brother from the north, Andre Corbeil, or on the Weed and Wrestling channel, Andre Corbeil channel as well. What's up, Andre? Happy New Year to you, sir. Actually, it's 3:33 in the morning, so make a wish. All right. I only say that because of the 11-11 myth. It was at 11-11, 12-12, 1-11, 222, 333, 444, and 555, and 10-10, of course. There's a myth that if you look at your clock and it's at 10-10 or 333 or 11-11, really, especially 11-11, there's this myth that at those certain times make a wish. So really it's 11-11, but it's just a myth, It's just it's a song. I only say that because there's a song by In This Moment called 11-11 on the Blood album. And Maria kind of said it herself, like, it's just a myth. Make a wish. the Blood Legion and Maria kind of made up. But it's true, actually. Now it's actually true. It's an actual myth now. So I made my wish at 3:33. So when it hits 4:44, whatever time it hits 11:11 or 5:55, 4:44, 10:10, 11:11, 12:12, 1:11, 2:22, 3:33, 4:44, whatever. Just check your clock and then make a wish. I hope it's a good one. And if not, well, fuck you. That's that. All right. Let me get to Andre's comment, and then we're gonna get out of here. Comment says, "What is WWE Day 1, and is there a Day 2?" I honestly don't know, because that company isn't worth shh to me. Me either. They just came up with this ridiculous name there, Andre. Ridiculous. But I was hoping that would be called something else than Day 1. I mean, not on New Year's Day. What do they think? They're New Japan? Even though New Japan doesn't do it on New Year's Day. They have a event called New Year's what do they call it? God damn it, what do they call it? New Year's Bash, I think they called it, which was the second day, the day after Wrestle Kingdom, and now that Wrestle Kingdom was a 2-night event, oh, wait a minute, this year's a 3-night event, but on different days. Night 1 and Night 2 are on January 4th and 5th from the Tokyo Dome, and then Night 3 is on January the 8th from the, I think it's in Yamamoto, Japan, at the Yamamoto Dome. But that's New Japan versus Noah. So, really not Wrestle Kingdom per se, but it's just under the banner of Wrestle Kingdom. But still, Wrestle Kingdom's gonna be fucking epic this year. Epic. People saying, oh, it's not gonna be good. What are you watching? Have you seen the card? Have you seen the card for Wrestle Kingdom Night 1 and 2? I mean, Shingo versus Okada in the main event of Night 1 for the interim IWGP Heavyweight Championship. I mean, that's the price of admission for that show. I mean, Jeff Cobb versus Naito. Tomohiro Ishii versus Evil. 1-on-1. What else? The junior tag team belts on the line. The Dangerous Tekkens defending the belts against 2 other teams. The IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship on the line with El Desperado once again facing Hiromu Takahashi as he won the the Best of the Super Juniors tournament again. I think he's gonna get that Junior Heavyweight Championship back for I think the 3rd or 4th time. Please bring back Daryl. I miss Daryl. I'm just saying. Just saying, Hiromu. Come on. Be a good sport. Bring back Daryl. I know he's supposedly dead, but bring him back. You could do a seance like on BTE or something like that. Well, what BTE did for Adam Cole, baby. Do a seance and bring back Daryl. Come on, Hiromu. Come on. You're my boy and everything. Come on. Come on, bring him back, and then, you call me up, we have sushi. No. So. Now, God forbid, Mr. Miyamoto's going to call me tomorrow. What do you say, Gilmore? Gilmore! Don't be talking about sushi! But it is what it is. Mr. Miyamoto has to call Nick tomorrow. Actually, Nick has to call Mr. Miyamoto tomorrow. Because he's angry that, he's still angry that I have, all his Asian chicks that he wants. He wants me to share. Fuck you! I don't share my Asian chicks with anybody. Told you, you have to pay me. And not in United States dollars. You got to pay me in yen, bitch. Or, I don't like sushi, but except, I know sushi is raw, but, I don't like the food version of sushi. I like the version of sushi. And I get a lot of it from, besides from, you know who, I get it from my Asian persuasions. Kyrie, Oscar, I mean, my triple threat, Oscar, Kyrie, and Io. You know, then I have my side dishes, Abe, Mio, and Pieter. You know, but Hikaru Ishida is starting to become might be one of my side dishes too. Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with Hikaru Ishida. She's a beautiful lady. Boy, she pole dances very good. She's a good singer too. She can ride my pole any day. Mina Sakamura as well, and all those beautiful women in Joshi and Stardom. Ooh, boy. Man, I would love to live in Japan right now. I don't have the money though. I don't even know what I would do in Japan, like job-wise, besides maybe be a male gigolo and just fuck the entire country of Japan. Well, as long as they're 18 and up, gotta be safe, 18 to 45 or close to 50. I'm not gonna be do like 60-year-old geishas or some shit like that in Japan. I could work for Mr. Miyamoto. I could work for New Japan too. I'll just be, I'll go to the New Japan dojo or something like that. Well, that's the New Japan dojo is, I think, in LA, so we can't do that. I could go to LA, but I have friends in LA. I don't have my mug. I should have bought the mug out, but my Beavis and Butthead mug I got from my good buddy John Wright. And I have my bestie in California too, in LA. So the beautiful, hot, good-looking bestie that I have. But I can't do anything with that. So the only thing I could do is just be her bestie. That's it. She knows I have who, and who does not like that. But fuck you. But I digress. But yeah, I mean, why name it Day One? Why can't you just call it New Year's Revolution? Even though that pay-per-view was kind of Or not even have it on Day One. Why don't you have it on New Year's Eve? Well, I couldn't have done that. No, because that I don't think there would be I don't think a pay-per-view should be on New Year's Eve. Like for a major promotion like WWE or TNA or Ring of Honor or even AEW. I'm saying live. I mean, AEW Rampage was taped. The only thing live was GCW last night when they did GCW Infinity. From last night at the Showboat Hotel and Casino. Then they had JCW today, which I watched on YouTube today, which is awesome. I think it was JCW. What was it called? I forgot the name of the event, but GCW was after that. They had GCW Dead End tonight, which my good buddy Mikey Mittens was at, because he goes to everything. He doesn't take me, bastard. I don't have the money right now. I mean, I do, but I would have went, but there was no tickets left. So next time, Mikey, you hit me up on Facebook or Instagram. And if I want to take me with you to like Tennessee to see ICW or GCW or whatever, hit me up, man. I'll go. I just need a lot of money. Doesn't come cheap. You know what I mean? Got to take a plane ride. Get the tickets to Tennessee. You got to get the hotel, food. I mean, if you're just there for the weekend in Tennessee, get the tickets for the show, tickets for the plane back and forth, because that's gonna be a lot. For like 2 people, if it's me and Rose or just me, it won't be that much if it's just me, but yeah. Mikey's living his dream and everything. That's all I gotta say about that. We'll move on. But yeah, stupid name for a WWE pay-per-view. Should have been New Year's Revolution. That's just my opinion. But yeah, this company sucks. Sucks! But anyway, alright, final comment. And now we're actually going to be officially on break. And we're not going to play any more songs. Alejandro Clatza says, get better the picks of the NFL tomorrow. I mean, there's not that many good games tomorrow. But there is some decent games tomorrow. I would say that. Arizona and the Cowboys tomorrow. I think it's in Arizona. That's gonna be a good game. Right now the Arizona Cardinals are falling faster than the stock market right now. Right now, they're not the number one seed anymore. They were not even number one in the NFC West. That's the Rams right now. The Rams have the tie for the number 2 seed, but I think they're the number 2 seed. Because between them and the Cowboys and Brady. So tomorrow and next week are going to be seeding for the playoffs. Right now, I think Green Bay. I think Green Bay is in the driver's seat to have home field advantage and the first round bye. And after that, it's a toss up between the Rams, possibly the Cardinals. Yeah, if they win tomorrow, then they win next week. And the Rams lose tomorrow, then they lose to the Niners next week. Next week. That'd be great. Then the Rams will probably get the number 5 seed, because that's automatic. One of them is going to get the number 5 seed. As far as 2, 3, and 4, it's a toss-up right now. Dallas got Arizona tomorrow. The Brady murders the Jets tomorrow in MetLife Stadium. And the Rams, I forget who the Rams play. And that's that. As far as number 6 and number 7, that's a toss-up right now because the Niners had the number 6 seed at 8-7. They play Houston, the Texans, tomorrow in Santa Clara, the last home game of the year. Still don't know who our fucking quarterback is tomorrow. I think it's gonna be Jimmy G. Because he didn't practice the first 2 days. Then he was supposed to get evaluated on Wednesday. I didn't hear what happened. I didn't watch any of the pregame stuff. The interviews and stuff on YouTube. I should have, but I forgot. So I think Jimmy G is gonna play. I think his thumb is okay. But maybe you might see Trey Lance tomorrow. And if Trey Lance does start, it's going to be. If Trey Lance starts, I am going to be. I hope that Trey Lance leads the Niners to a win tomorrow. Because if we lose tomorrow, we are fucked. We are definitely fucked. Because I doubt there's any way that we beat the Rams in LA next week. That's going to be we don't win tomorrow. We better hope that the Saints lose and the Vikings, the Fight Queers lose. I think any other I was going to say any other team that's behind us, really. The Eagles are tied with us, but we have the number 6 seed because of conference record. And the Eagles got an easy schedule, so they could possibly get number 6. And the Niners could probably get number 7, maybe, with help, of course. But I'm not thinking of a loss right now. I'm thinking we just pick up the pieces from last week when we had that heartbreaking loss to the Titans when we had them on the ropes, tied the game, and then we, as always, can't close a goddamn game. Fucking defense fell asleep again. Stupid pass interference penalty. Then we let Tannehill run 28 yards. And then the fucking field goal kick, the guy kicks a field goal 44 yards and he was like this close to missing it. Or hitting the goalpost at least. We could have went to overtime. We could have won that game. Shouldn't have come down to that shit, but the way the Niners have been all year. A 500 team almost. But I think the Niners will get the win tomorrow and hope that North Carolina, the Panthers beat the Saints tomorrow. So, Mr. Cam Newton, I know you're watching, you bastard. You better fucking get me a win. So, the Niners win and the Saints lose. The Niners clinch the playoffs and the number 6 seed. So, doesn't matter what they do next week then. I don't think, but it is what it is. So I think the Niners will win tomorrow against Houston. And then I think next week is going to be an interesting game next week against the Rams. Hopefully that's the game of the week on channel 5, or it gets flexed at 8 o'clock game. I would put it at 8 o'clock, but I'm not the NFL. I'm not Roger Goodell. I'm not I'm not channel 5 or channel 4 or channel 2 or even an NFL Network. But they always fuck over the Niners when they have a big game. And that's a big game. Niners and the Rams. That should be an 8 o'clock game. That should be the Sunday night game. We'll see. We'll see if they flex it. If not, it should be the game of the week on channel 5 or channel 2. It'll probably be channel 5. Once the Giants play at 1 o'clock tomorrow, and then they play 1 o'clock next week on channel 5 against the I think they play the Redskins the final game. They play the Bears tomorrow on channel 2. They just play on channel 5 against Brady, and they're gonna both teams are gonna lose. And I'm not that. Other than that, the Sunday night game is the Packers and the Vikings. That's in Minnesota, and where the Packers already clinched the NFC North, and with a win, they clinch home field and the number 1 seed. So doesn't matter what Dallas does tomorrow, but and other than that, I think the top 4 teams are possibly gonna win tomorrow. Definitely the Packers gonna beat the Vikings, hopefully, and then doesn't really matter what they do. The final game of the year against Detroit, nobody gives a shit about that game. That's just they're gonna. I mean, Rodgers are gonna play like one series and that's it. Then it's gonna go to the backup quarterback. Just really, the Packers have nothing to play for. If they win tomorrow night, they win. They got nothing to play for. They already have home field advantage. They got the week off in week 19, which was week 1 of the playoffs. They already have the week off, so then it's just a matter of who's number 2, number 3, number 4, and then 5, 6, and 7. I'm hoping the Niners get number 6, so we play the number 3 seed. And if I'm the Niners, I would love to play Dallas in Dallas and whip the living shit out of them. But if it's Brady, then that would be nice. Brady versus Garoppolo, which should have really been in the NFC title game this year, but we could get in the first round. We could get in the second round. But we'll see. But I don't know if it's Tampa Bay and the Niners in Tampa Bay with the horrible freaking defense and the secondary that the Niners have. I think Brady will just rip us apart without lube. The same thing for it was the Rams. I think we might have a shot. But it was Arizona in Arizona, and Arizona raped us this year without lube. If Arizona gets number 3, I think the Niners have a hard time against the Rams, Tampa Bay, or Arizona in the first round. I think they'll have a great shot against Dallas. I think they could beat Dallas. And then get to the second round, and then to toss up who they play in the second round. They're not going to get a home game, obviously, I don't think, unless the number 2 and number 4 seed lose. Then we could probably play the division round at home. We win that, and then we go to the NFC title game, which will probably be in Green Bay, unless Green Bay loses in the second round. I would love that. Fuck Rodgers. I would love to have in the NFC title game Brady versus Garoppolo, and teacher versus student, and student fucks Brady up and puts that motherfucker in the turf. I don't care if he is the GOAT. He fears that Niners defense. It sucks. He fears Bosa. He knows he doesn't want to face Bosa. That offensive line is garbage for Tampa Bay too. Bosa will just run laps around that offensive line. Bosa, Warner. I think Bosa just freaking annihilate the Cowboys' offensive line, Tampa Bay's offensive line, and probably the Rams too. Arizona might be able to contain him, but Bosa's just a fucking beast. I was hoping it would just destroy the Titans last Thursday night, but they kind of held them in check. So I was hoping he would get like 5 sacks and get 20 sacks. But I still think he's going to win Defensive Player of the Year. As far as the MVP of the season, it's probably going to that schmuck in the wide receiver for the Rams. I was hoping to be Debo, but the guy from the Rams is just annihilating the league. Even though Debo has more yards than him, I think, or get really close to more yards than him. That guy, what was his name? Corey, I don't know what his name is. But Debo should win the MVP for the season. For the year, it's probably going to either be Rodgers or Brady again for the Super Bowl MVP. I just, I know the Super Bowl is not for like another month or so, another few weeks. But right now, the way it's going, I think it's going to be Green Bay. I think it's going to be Rodgers, maybe against Mahomes. Last year we got Tampa Bay and Kansas City, and Brady whipped that ass. This could be the third year in a row that Kansas City gets into the Super Bowl. They run against, they sadly beat the Niners, broke my heart, broke my brother from another mother's heart. And then 3 days later he was gone, not because of the Super Bowl, but because something else that I won't get into. But it is what it is, and that's all I got to say about that. So, but I think the Super Bowl is going to be Green Bay and Kansas City. I was going to say the Patriots at first, but now that the Chiefs are just woke up from like week 3, week 4, they just woke the fuck up. They won the division again. I just think the AFC is going to go through Kansas City. Kansas City's is ready, the number 1 seed. They're probably going to get the home field advantage. And I think the only team that could possibly beat them in the AFC is probably the Patriots, or maybe the Bills, maybe. But the AFC East is up for grabs right now between the Patriots and the Bills. That's the only team that actually clinched in the AFC. The AFC North is a big toss-up right now. The Ravens, had the lead. Otaku's pissed. What else is new? Really, Otaku should come to the Niners, but I don't want him on my freaking squad. So, Otaku, if you ever want to, leave the Ravens, and you want to go to a big fan base, do not come to San Francisco. We don't want you. We don't want the wrestling otaku in our fan base. Get him out. You can go to the Giants. Go to the Giants or the Jets. I mean, it's around the same area. Or you go to, you go to the Redskins. Because they're around the Maryland area. Why don't you be a Redskins fan? Just don't come to San Francisco, okay? Vote for Brady. I don't give a shit. Just don't come to San Francisco. I don't care. I don't care who it is in the so-called WC that roots for a big team like Tampa Bay or the Patriots. I mean, if it's Joe Cronin, then I'm like, hey, Joe, fuck the Patriots. Come to us. We'll welcome you in. Join the faithful. Go ahead. But other than that, anybody else besides Joe can come. And anybody besides Joe can come to San Francisco. But anybody else, fuck you. Get out of our fucking fan base. That's all I gotta say about that. All right, enough about that. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I mean, last night I went to about 4 o'clock in the morning with my my Rampage review, but it is what it is. So I just wanted to finish off strong, and that's all I gotta say about that. So, all right, so that's it. Thank you all for watching. I hope you like the songs I put on for the beginning of the stream. I put Sepultura Territory from their new album Sepultura, which is out now. And then like an hour ago, I put on a song by The Party called Free. I mean, Zuza were dancing to, and I was kind of singing to. You kind of heard it in the background, but I only play that for as a tribute to the beautiful Tiffany Hale, who was one of my childhood crushes back in the day. I was like 13, back in 1989, the very first season of the Mickey Mouse Club, until the end, and then The Party was around from 90 to 93, 94, and then that was basically it. And Tiffany Hale died on Christmas morning. On Christmas, she had a heart attack. She had a heart attack before Christmas, and complications with that led to a coma, and she never woke up. She died on Christmas. She died on Christmas, so that sucks. Plus, she had mental health issues too. So after the Party broke up in like the 90s, she went through a lot of mental health issues, but she looked fine still. I was hoping. She was at the 30th anniversary reunion for the Mickey Mouse Club, and I was hoping she would do a one-off reunion with the rest of the members of the Party: Dee Dee, Albert, Damon, and Chase. Not that Chase, but that never came to be. It sucks. So yeah. So she died. I talked about it a couple of days ago, and it fucking broke my heart. I still miss her right now. It's been like 2 days, and I still miss her. So I had to play the song because I think it's fitting that I'm leaving and I want to be free. So why not play the song? I just gotta put the copyright stuff in later, but it is what it is. So that is it for my video. Thank you all now for watching. I just said that an hour ago, but Alejandro Klotzer and Jock Rules 321 and my good buddy from the north, Andre Corbeil, came in a little bit late, but it's fine. It's on the West Coast. I don't know where Jock Rules 321 lives. I don't know if he's on the East Coast or he's on the West Coast or he's on the other side of the world coast. But in any event, thank you. I'd like to thank them for coming in, and anybody who watched. Thank you for your free view. And if you left a dislike, well, once again, thank you for your free view. That's all you can do is fucking dislike my video because you stalk. You love how my dick tastes. You've been doing that for gonna be 13 years. Hopefully in August. We're gonna be doing my break, and then when I come back, or if I go to Twitch or Facebook Live, you're still gonna be thinking of me, and I'm still gonna be your little puppet master. I'm gonna sing it once again. Dance with me, ah ah ah. The way you suck my dick, I'll make you do it again. That's it. That's it, man. Dance, my little monkeys. Dance. Acknowledge me all you want. So your little scare tactics and your little food things, it's all been reported. You keep if it keeps going, well, you're royally screwed. Because you will be reported, and your little your YouTube channel will be going bye bye. Among your and your freedom too be going bye bye. But that's all I gotta say about that. We'll move on. And that's all I gotta say about that. So thank you all once. Finally, thank you all for watching my video. Thank you to Alejandro Clasa, Andre Cobil, and Jack Rules 321 for coming in, and anybody who watched this 2.5-hour video. It's 4:05 in the morning. I think it's time to go to bed if you're in the Northeast. I'm gonna edit this video up and go to bed because I'm fucking tired. And I'm gonna try to get a few hours rest, because I've been lately I've been going to bed really late, like around this time, 5. Yesterday I went to bed at 6 o'clock in the morning because I was thrown up most of the time. I was hitting the drinks for a while because it's New Year's Eve. I mean, Rosa was puking out her guts this morning. Then we had the good old drunken sex once again. Went a couple more rounds, but it is what it is. Not tonight though, but tonight we had to take a night off. But it is what it is. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. So thank you all for watching me. I'm gonna take a little bit of I'm basically, as of now, I'm on my break. As I finish this, as soon as I hit the end broadcast button, I am on my break. So I will be on my break for the rest of January and all February. It sucks. I'll be out for like about 8 weeks, maybe more than 8 weeks. So I think between 8 and maybe at most 8 to 12, 16 weeks I'll be out. So 2, 3, maybe 4, at most 4 months I'll be out. But we'll see. I'm thinking maybe I'm kind of debating coming back for my Revolution, which is March 6th, or I take the rest of March off and then come back after WrestleMania. Oh well, on night 2 of WrestleMania, and then I do a big WrestleMania stream for night 1 and night 2. I do a whole review of night 1 and night 2 on my on this channel. So, but we'll see what happens with that. So that's all I gotta say about that. Thank you all for watching. I'm Peter Gilmore, once again signing off. Peace out. Rock on and rock hard again with your cult dude. And I'll say it one more time. If you're not down with that, me and the entire prophecy, which is proven to be real, and Rosemary gave her a stamp of approval. I proved it with the receipt, because you motherfuckers can't do that at all. You have no receipts. You have no proof. And all the proof you supposedly do have is all lies. So you can kiss my fucking ass and continue to suck my dick as of right now. Continue to suck my dick, and then when I come back to YouTube, you can continue to suck my dick. But while I'm off, if I go to Facebook or I go to Twitch, you follow me, you will still suck my dick, and you will still acknowledge me as your tribal king of Facebook and of Twitch, and of course of YouTube as well. And that's all I gotta say about that. So thank you all for watching. I'm Peter Gilmore signing off. I will see you in about 3 months. So about 8 to 12, at most maybe 16 weeks. So I'm gonna take those days off. So I will see you in about 60 to about 75 days or so, maybe more. So 60 to 90 days I will be off, but I will be back. And when I do come back, the train will be back on that track. Because right now, right now, if you've been on the train, we have come to a complete stop for now. You can all get off the train while we refuel and change trains. Because when we do come back on March 6th or April the 3rd, or maybe by Easter on April 17th, or maybe on May 1st, who knows? But when we do come back, hop on the train once again. It won't be your standard train. It'll be a bullet train because we are going to go full steam ahead once again throughout 2022, even through this fucking terms of services bullshit that Susan wants to fuck us over again. Fuck us over, violating our free speech. So if I were a lot of you people, I would start forming some petitions to get the terms of services taken out and have YouTube change its terms of services. And I don't know what you can do. Just fight for our freedom on YouTube and on social media. That's all I gotta say about that. So start forming your petitions now and get YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and every other social media site to stop fucking with our freedom of expression and freedom of speech. This is pathetic right now to censor us, especially here on YouTube. Fuck your censorship, Susan. And fuck your team of monkeys too. That's all I gotta say about that. So that's all I gotta say about that. I know I've repeated myself 6 million times, and if you don't like it, well, too bad. But for the final time, ladies and gentlemen, until March or April, whatever it may be, 8 to 12, maybe at most 16 weeks. Thank you for watching. Thank you for enjoying the ride. As the train has come to a complete stop, take your belongings with you. And wherever you may go on wherever you be coming from on your destination, wherever you may have come from, joining me for the last few years. Well, if you've been here since day one, thank you very much. But if you just started subscribing to me, thank you all. Like I said, the train has stopped momentarily. We're going to refuel, recharge, focus on ourselves, and start focusing on 2022 and not focusing on these mindless pieces of shit from over the pond in that crappy country known as the UK, or that those idiots in Canada minus WJ and I guess I'll say it anyway, Dallas Calmania and Andre Kobil, minus those 3 people from Canada. Everybody else who is from Canada, well, fuck you. And if you're from anywhere in the United States, especially in Jersey, fuck you. Still acknowledge me because you can't do anything about it. So it is what it is. So that's all I got to say about that. I hope you enjoyed the train ride, and we're going to stop momentarily. But when we do come back, like I said, we'll be on a new train, and it's going to go full steam ahead once again, like we've been doing for almost 13 goddamn years. We'll pick up where we left off, and we'll go full steam ahead. And hopefully, when we come back, we'll start the road to some milestones on YouTube. 1,200 on my Killer Demons channel. Hopefully 400 on this very channel. We have 387 at the moment. We have 677 on Metal God. Thank you for all the subscribers who have subscribed to that. And on my PG Rants channel as well. Got some subs during the year. And my TDC Reborn channel has been kind of steady right now, but it's kind of going up a little bit. But hopefully when I do come back on those respective channels, get some new subs, and we start the road to the end of 2022 on our hopefully our 13th anniversary. And like I said, hopefully some milestones. We meet new people. And we'll always have the same favorites like Alejandro, Andre, Nick, Lauren, Chase, Double Z, Double J, Jerry, and Jeffrey Rose, of course, and everybody else that's been on the train on and off here in the last 13 years, 12 years, excuse me. That they'll come back on the train and we start going to year 13 here on YouTube. And that's all I gotta say about that. And if I do continue my journey on Facebook, if all the people don't, I have on Facebook now, because you can't friend me if you're a troll, you can't friend me because I'm on private on Facebook and Instagram. And I'm not putting my videos on Twitter, so you can troll and do all the same bullshit you've been doing for the last 12 years anyway. I'll just block you on Twitch, and I'll block you on Twitter. I'll block you basically on all social media. That's all I gotta say. But that's all I gotta say about that. So when I do come back in the next 8 to 12, 16 weeks, like I said, going full steam ahead, all the way to WrestleMania through the summer. Gonna have hopefully a great summer coming up, a great spring, a great summer with baseball hopefully coming back. And all that good shit through the summer with SummerSlam, Double or Nothing, All Out, that UK pay-per-view that might be happening for the WWE. Then we get to the fall. We get to the fall months. Got Halloween Havoc for NXT, Survivor Series, and all those other great events for AEW, New Japan, WWE, New Japan, Ring of Honor. Hopefully, we'll be back in April for WrestleMania weekend, depending what it is. It's probably just gonna be an indie fed or just a rebranded Ring of Honor, hopefully. And that's all I gotta say about that. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the future, all the way to the year 2023 and beyond. But for now, it's 4:16 in the morning. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys when I see you. And until next time, for real this time, peace. Ha! You sons of bitches. Peace.